This cursed sand, it gets everywhere. So, mes amis, let us see where we are. We have the deaths of Sir John Willard and Felix Bleibner. Two very different deaths. Perhaps there is no connection at all, except that they both occurred just after the opening of the tomb, and people say that there is a curse on the tomb. However, you should never underestimate the power of superstition, one of the greatest forces the world has ever known. Let us look for a moment at the material world. Sir John dies, and his son, Sir Guy, inherits all his money, except for a small legacy for Hassan. Lady Diana has said that Sir John was mean with his money. Now he is dead, she is more comfortable, no? Not to forget, there are also the rivals of Sir John, Professor Schneider and Dr. Foswell. Maybe they are pleased to see him out of the picture. But if they thought that they would be next to get money from Monsieur Bleibner, they were not so lucky, because now he is dead too. And I have discovered he has left no will. So, all his fortune, it passes to his next of kin, the children of his two sisters. So far, we don't know if this is a curse or a coincidence. But does it become too much of a coincidence when there is another death? Certainement, there was another death. Monsieur Rupert Bleibner, the nephew of the late Felix Bleibner, he committed suicide in New York. But he had been here for 1 week only. But perhaps it was enough for him too to be cursed. I made inquiries with my friends in America, and we have here the testimony of a friend of Rupert Bleibner. Listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, Rupert Bleibner was a friend of mine. He was a good kid. But he never seemed to settle, you know. And he never had any money. Spent some time out in India just wandering around. Must have been sometime in April that Rupert said he was going to Egypt. I don't know how he managed to borrow the money to get there, but I do remember him saying that he was going. I got a good friend there I can borrow from, he said. But it didn't work out. I saw him again at the end of June, and he said he had had a falling out with his uncle. There was no money for him there. Next thing I heard was that he was dead, and that's all I know.
Monsieur Rupert Bleibner shot himself on the 1st of July in his apartment in New York. And there is more there for you to look at, I think, because this death changes everything, as even you will see.